Welcome student. So it's time for your English language period. You know, for English language period we use this book, that is Grammar Magic book, and number it is 4. In the last period we have learned the first lesson, that is alphabetical order. See, this was taught to you in our last period. So next lesson we are going to take today, that is the sentences. See the sentences, it's on page number 9. You can see it is on page number 9. The topic name is the sentences. So what is sentences? Now we are going to learn from this topic. So first we know how words are made. Yes, words are made within alphabets. So how many alphabets are there? Yes, there are total 26 alphabets from A to Z. So how many they are? 26. So this 26 alphabet make a word, and this along with this words we can make a sentence. But how? That we are going to say in this lesson. And the word should be placed properly to make a meaningful sentence. That also we are going to learn. I am going to explain you later, but before that some examples I have made to you for more better understanding. So this I am going to explain you before the given lesson in the book. So please be attentive and try to understand with this given examples. Students, let's learn about sentences. Today we all know that to write ABCD. Yes, in the last lesson also we have learned how to write ABCD up to Z. So see, some of the alphabets I have written here. Now we are going to just pronounce it. A, N, G, N, O, S, E. So again I am going to do it. See, A, M, G, N, O, S, E. So these are some of the alphabets, are some of the letters of English alphabets. When we group this letter, they form the words. So what we have to do, we have to group this words. Alphabets, and then they will form a word. Now how can we group this alphabets? Let's group these letters and find out what words we can make out of it. So these are the alphabets. When we group them in a proper way, a specific word we can see, and that will be a meaningful. See, when we read this A, M, G, N, O, S, E, that does not sound proper and does not give a proper meaning for the alphabet, and it does not make a proper word. So when we are placing them in a proper order, so the same alphabets we have written here. So you can see M, A, N, G, O, E, S. See, M, A, N, G, O, E, S. Yes, just with the spelling you can understand what is this word. Yes, it's mangoes. The same alphabets were written up, but we couldn't understand what is the meaning of this alphabet. But when they are placed in proper order, then we can understand what's the meaning. So again we'll read M-A-N-G-O-E-S. Yes, it's mangoes. Understood how the word alphabets written properly then make a meaningful word. Let's look to two more examples. So in the same way what this a mango example is given, I've written more two examples for your better understanding. So see, first example over here I have given L-C-N-E-R-H-I-D. Again, L-C-N-E-R-H-I-D. Again, can you make a meaningful word with this alphabet now? When we are spelling it out, we don't get a meaning for this alphabet. So what is the perfect answer for this? Yes, perfect answer is C-H-I-L-D-R-E-N. See again, children. This is a very known word for you, that is children. Children. This, again one example I have given here. See second one, OEVL. OEVL. These are the alphabets. But we don't get a word from here. But same alphabets when arranged in proper way. So answer we can get, that is LOVE. LOVE. What is the pronunciation? That is love. See, 3 words we have learned now today. Which are they? Mangoes, children, love. So we got the 3 words. Now 3 words we will arrange them to make a proper sentence. First, with the help of alphabet, we made a proper word. And with these words, now we are going to make a sentence. Now, many such words when grouped together make a sentence. However, just a group of words does not make a sentence. See, now many such words when grouped together. So, we have to group this many words together. But what is it should be in a perfect order. So, however, just a group of words does not make a sentence. See, if you have only the words, that does not make a proper sentence. You are going to see how it is. Love, children, mangoes. We got 3 words from the above alphabet. So, that was love, children, mangoes. Again, we have to form a sentence from this. Do you get a meaningful sentence from here? No. So, for that we have to arrange these words in a proper order. So, it's not a proper sentence. So, love, children, mangoes? No, it's not a proper sentence. So, what we are going to do? Let's arrange this word in a right way. So, what is the right way? We are going to see. So, the right and proper answer to make a sentence is the same words we are arranging in them in proper way. Children love mangoes. So, see, children love mangoes. So, now we can say that a group of words that are arranged to make a complete sense is a sentence. So, what is a sentence? Definition for sentence you can say. That group of words that are arranged to make a complete sense is a sentence. When the group of words we arrange to make a complete sentence, it should have a sense in this sentence. Then only a sentence is formed. So, I hope you have understood with the definition and with the example above I have told you. So, what we have learnt up till now, just we are going to recap, means recall what we have learnt, means how to make a sentence. See, a sentence is a group of words that are arranged to make a complete sense. See, a group of words. Words are there, but a group of words are there, but they should be arranged to make a complete sense. The arrangement of that word should be in a proper way. See, and what does a sentence contain? A sentence most probably contains a verb. It is very necessary to have a verb. Verb we are going to see later. But a sentence always contains a verb. So, second, a sentence always begins with capital letter and ends with a full stop. So, a sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. So, this marks also I am going to teach you in the upcoming chapters. Okay. But until that, a simple thing everybody know what is a full stop now. See, at the end of each sentence, we put a full stop. I can show you with this example. What is full stop, question mark or either an explanation mark. So, the sentence always begins with a capital letter. So, whenever we write I have given some examples. See here, example sentences are there. Whenever we write a sentence, the sentence should begin with a capital letter. So, the first letter for the sentence is I. So, I have written it in capital. So, I will read it out for you. I obey my parents and teacher. I obey my parents and teacher. यानी मैं अपने parents और teacher की बात सुनता हूँ. So, what is the first letter over here? That is I. So, it is written in capital and end of the sentence we have given full stop. See, same way a second example. We must keep our toys, books and clothes in proper places. So the second sentence, what it tells us, to keep our toys, books and clothes in proper place. The toys and books should be kept in a proper place. So again, we is the first word for this sentence. So W is written in capital. Again, see at the end what you have put, it is an full stop. I marked with a red pen for you to understand it more better. See, with the third example here. Where have you been all these months? Where have you been? आप इतने महीने से कहाँ थे? तो that is a question. सवाल पूछा गया है. It is a question asked. Where have you been all these months? So the first alphabet, that is W. So it is written capital, and end of this sentence we have put in question mark because it is a question. Fourth one. Wow. It is so beautiful. So again, in one type of sentence we have given, this is exclamatory sentence. This is known as exclamation mark. So as I have told you, every sentence begins with a capital letter. So this is W capital. It's so beautiful, and end of the sentence we have completed with a full stop. So hope in this way it is easy for you to understand how to build a sentence. So please student, try to recall this all and read and watch the video for your better understanding. So student, hope with these examples I have given you, you have understood how to build a sentence with the help of word. How to place the words in a proper order, and that will make a proper sentence. So in this next lesson we are going to look from our given lesson, that is on page number 9. So you have to just revise and listen and see the video carefully. I am going to give you photocopy for this examples which I have written. So go through it and revise. Every day you should complete your work, so it will be easy for you to complete your portion on time. Take care, stay safe. Thank you.